Welcome back to Fortunate Dad. Sorry it's been a long time, but we've been really busy, and also we've had COVID to deal with, so that's been eventful. But today we're going to talk about introductions and how it worked and what we experienced within that window of introductions, because the time differs for everyone.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about week one, the mid review meeting, and then week two, and basically just what our experience was and how we, what we thought, what we went through.
So our introduction was 2 weeks, which is different to other people's.
Yeah, sometimes a bit longer, sometimes shorter, depending on the age of the child
and how long they've been in that particular foster carer's care as well.
So for us, I think we were really nervous when it came to the first kind of meeting day. I think it really helped that we met the foster carer beforehand. Yeah. I don't think this always happens, but in our case, she invited us to her home. So we had our social worker there.
I don't think it does happen all the time. So it was a really special experience for us.
It just, because we've been there, we saw the toys, we saw the environment. I think it kind of already put us at ease slightly, even though we're really nervous.
It's always difficult being in someone else's house, and we knew we were going to spend a lot of time there over the next 2 weeks. So it did put us at ease.
Yeah, it did.
It is a bit weird, isn't it?
Of course, you're going to a stranger's house, and you're going to be there for 2 weeks, and she cooked dinner meals for us and drinks, and it was just bizarre. But anyway, let's get back to the point. So first day we went there, she told us to wait outside. So she got the boys ready. She started playing the video that we created for them, and had the books, and we laminated photos of ourselves, which our social worker said to help them recognise us. So then she came to call us. We walked in, and they were watching it, and then she went, "Look who it is." They turned round.
Well, she was good because she said, "Oh, wait, because I'm going to film it."
Yeah.
We've got a really special memory of meeting the boys for the first time, because she recorded it for us. But go on, sorry.
Yeah. So we walked in, and they just they took to us straight away, and they recognised us, and it was awesome. It was just such I don't know how to describe it.
Special moment.
Yeah,
a really special moment.
So we walked in, we went straight in, started playing with the boys. One went to you, one went to me, one came to me.
And it's difficult because, everyone's going to experience things slightly different, and you don't know, we were told to wait, they'll come to you, or they might not.
Be patient.
So you've got to kind of go with your gut feeling, but they wanted to play, so
they mentioned they could start crying. There was so many different scenarios that they threw at us, and told us not to worry if X and Y happened, because it's natural. But it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, they just wanted to play, and
of course play
with their toys.
Exactly. So
that's what we did.
Yeah, so like I said, first day went really well.
So that was just a couple of hours. So we only had a couple of hours, and then so the schedule we put out at the panel meeting after we formally approved. So we put a small plan into place. I mean, it was malleable, so you could adapt it. But basically, it was building on 2 hours a day, really.
Yeah, it was
up until a full day. So that was only 2 hours, and
it went very quickly.
Flew by.
It did. So we did morning sessions, afternoon. Stayed for dinner, then bath time and bedtime.
Key stages, so breakfast, lunches, dinners, baths, and then repeat.
Pretty much.
And then build it, so we done breakfast and lunch,
to the extent
and dinner.
To the extent where we would stay there for the whole day.
Yeah.
So that was week one. We then come up to the review meeting. So this is after the first week. This is to ensure that everything's going well, the boys are settling in with us, that we're comfortable, social workers, the foster carers.
Just everyone, all the stakeholders are happy.
Yeah, and if we're happy to go on to the next stage, and then we planned week two. So week two...
We had a skeleton plan, didn't we? So it was just concreting it, and because they and us had a good bond, we were able to change the plan. So we were able to take them out and stuff like that, and on our own and bits and bobs. So that was the good thing about the midpoint review, that you know, they could see the relationship building. So therefore, we were able to do a lot more things that I guess some of us might not be able to do.
So part of that review meeting was planning what we were going to do in week 2. So in our case, it was the foster care would bring them over to us for half a day. Then it would kind of increase to the point where we would go pick them up and then drop them back off. Because we had a dog, we had to kind of think about that and maybe take him out of the equation at the beginning. But that wasn't necessarily, we didn't have an issue because...
Well, they had, the foster care had cats as well, so they were used to being around animals.
So it helped.
And we spoke to the foster care, which is one of the biggest things that you've got to do. Speak daily, have a daily briefing. And then she said, well, let's get the dog in straight away because, you know, they're used to animals. So that was good as well. And good for them because they got to meet our dog. So during that second week, what we had to balance is buying stuff that we knew we needed in the house because we'd met the kids and we knew what they needed. They knew what was staying at the foster carer's house. We knew what was coming. Ferrying bits and bobs over so that when they come, they saw familiarities, you know, teddies or a blanket or whatever. And then kind of getting some of the clothes, toys, everything that is theirs here, and not doing it on one day. So it's like bringing everything, you know, at the end of the transition.
Definitely.
So it was bit by bit by bit.
Another thing that I would say is to make time to buy things, to see what items you don't have. If you do buy anything, make sure it's a similar style, colour, or even brand. That really helps. Those 2 weeks are going to feel like an absolute blur.
Fastest 2 weeks of your life, I think.
Definitely. And then they're home and they'll be with you. And then that's it. And then it's settling in and seeing how it goes.
And that's what we'll pick up on next time.
Yeah, so we're going to leave it here. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram at Fortunate Dads, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.